Each year, the Edmonton Oilers take part in the league's Hockey Fights Cancer initiative in an effort to raise funds and awareness to support local charities and those across oil country who are fighting a battle with cancer. This year's cause hits close to home for the Oilers organization as they mourn the recent loss of one of their own. Monique Hamlin spent almost 30 years as a part of the Oilers family, dating back to her time at the Edmonton Coliseum as a member of the fan experience staff. In 2008, she transitioned to the ice maintenance team, where she played an essential role on the crew right up until the start of this season. Rogers Place became her home when the building opened in 2016, and Monique continued to make lifelong connections and friendships with many both on and off the ice. Monique's husband, Chris Hamlin, is also an integral member of the Oilers equipment staff, and they together shared countless nights here in the arena. And now, we ask that you shine a light and hold your I Fight For sign as we remember Monique Hamlin and all those who have, will, and continue to fight this horrible disease. Tonight and every night, the hockey community continues to fight against cancer. Thank you. We now ask that you please stand if you're able, remove your hats, and join Tia G in the performance of the American National Anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the
Although he is unable to be with us this evening, tonight we honor and recognize the singing voice of your Edmonton Oilers, Robert Clark, who is currently fighting his own battle against cancer. To show our support for him, we invite all of oil country to join us in the performance of the Canadian National Anthem.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command.
TNG with a great tribute to Robert Clark on a special night inside Rogers Place. And now a rematch of the last two Western Conference Finals ensues. The Edmonton Oilers and the Dallas Stars. Edmonton coming off a marathon 7-game road trip that was punctuated by that man's season-high 35 saves in a win over Florida 6-3 on Saturday night. The Oilers did fly home in their beds at around 4:30 in the morning early Sunday. Practice yesterday, now match up with the Stars. Jake Ottinger, well, he's third in the league in wins the last 5 years, behind only Connor Hellebuck and Andrei Vasilevsky. But head-to-head against Edmonton, he's been outplayed by Skinner in each of the last two West Finals. His save percentage, .881. Skinner's .923. Vasily Podkolzin had the game winner against Florida, going to upstairs short side on Sergei Bobrovsky. He's on the line with Draisaitl and Roslovic, who scored twice in the win on Saturday. We are underway with Edmonton with just one regulation loss at home, matched up with Dallas, one regulation loss on the road this year. So strength on strength, no surprise, two perennial contenders. Draisaitl takes it out of the corner for Darnell Nurse, playing on a pair with Alec Regula. Trying to jam that up the right-hand side, taken away by Wyatt Johnston. Tried to duck inside, and that was broken up. Swung by Podkolzin ahead for Leon Draisaitl, who arrives tied for third in the league with 14 goals this season.
That's a prime example right there. The first shift, full possession for Edmonton. A pass into the neutral zone isn't handled well, picked off, and it's some time in the offensive zone for the Dallas Stars. They're a great team at turning over pucks and transitioning. That's something Edmonton will have to deal with throughout this game.
Bouchard to Ekholm, the puck sent in deep. These two +5 against Dallas. Painful block by Roope Hintz. Dallas riddled with injuries, and now Hintz is shaken up. He's going to try to gut it out as the puck exits the zone on a pass intended for Savoy, but it flew through to Bouchard.
I think it might have been intended for Bouchard, and Savoy knocked it down out of the air, but in the process he deflected it wide. But good shot opportunity by Ekholm, big block by Hintz. He felt that one early on.
Dallas without defenseman Thomas Harley and Ilya Lyubushkin, without Matt Duchene, and tonight without Mikko Rantanen, serving a suspension for two boarding majors in a 3-game sequence.
Yeah, huge loss, Jack, and this is a team, Dallas, that has just dealt with critical injuries this year to key players. Harley still out, Rantanen, as you mentioned, suspended for 1 game. They've dealt with injuries to Ben earlier in the season. I mean, this is a team that's kind of grinded through this part of the season with people they've injected into the lineup. And for Glenn Gulletson, he said this is the most resilient team he's seen in a long time. They just keep going to work, keep finding ways to win.
One of the reasons they do is that man Miro Heiskanen, all he did was play nearly 33 minutes as Dallas rallied from 2-0 down in the third period to scratch out a point in Calgary on Saturday. The Stars have done it all year long. 13-5-4 despite all the injuries, as Louis talked about, and Hintz himself was hurt earlier this year. In deep is Nathan Bastian, filling in on the fourth line with, again, the suspension to Rantanen, who boarded Romanov, who's out 4 months, and Matt Coronado of Calgary. No doubters, no argument on the suspension. Nurse against Colin Blackwell. Stars beaten in 5 last year in the West Final, beaten in 6 the year prior. Quick dish, Capobianco, Colin Blackwell. Now giving way is Radek Faksa. Getting inside of him is Darnell Nurse, and the Oilers will bust out. Shovel back through the middle. Kolyachonok. Dallas has basically 4 guys who've spent huge chunks of time in the American League the last couple of years. And that's in their top 6. Again, with the injuries we talked about. They're also down Niels Lundqvist.
Matt Duchene, their leading goal scorer from last year, played 4 games, hasn't played since.
But Colson kept it alive. Montepani wide open, a backhander, and Draisaitl couldn't get it on net. Petrovic, the Edmonton native, came over to block. Wyatt Johnston flips it down deep, and Bouchard forechecking his steal. Johnston backdoor score. And Jamie Benn, the captain captain for the Dallas Stars, has given the visitors a 1-0 lead. And for Jamie Benn, that's his long-awaited 400th goal of his often superb career.
Well, you said it. He missed the first 19 games with a punctured lung. And again, this is just a great chance at one end as Draisaitl just can't kick this puck from skate to stick, and it goes the other way. And it's the hard wraparound, little steal by Wyatt Johnston, who gets there as a secondary person. He picks the pocket right here. There's the puck, thank you. And then the quick little hard rim right to Jamie Benn, who beats his man to the far post. First goal of the season for Jamie Benn. He gives his team a 1-0 lead.
He was stuck on .399 down the stretch last year, and as Louis told you, obviously out for the first 19 this year. But he's had a lot of success against Edmonton. A couple years ago, had a hat trick in this building. Dallas has had the edge in the regular season, winning 5 of the last 7. Stretch Roslovic breakaway denied by Jake Ottinger. Roslovic has been feeling it. Now Savoy looking for Roslovic down low, and that hopped over his stick. Essa Lindell off to Heiskanen. Up the right-hand side and knocked down by Brett Kulak. Now Tyler Seguin elevated to the top line with the suspension to Mikko Rantanen. Seguin has been riddled with injuries the last couple years, but healthy right now and feeling good. Capo Bianco in tight, looking for Ritskovian, and that was broken up. Connor McDavid the other way. League's third leading scorer. Alec Regula shot blocked. Capo Bianco set it out of play.
This period brought to you by James H. Brown Accident Injury Lawyers, the heavy hitters in injury law.
Only 2 shots on that through almost 5 minutes of play. One's a goal by Jamie Benn to make it 1-0. Great pass here by Kulak onto the streaking Jack Roslovic. Good save by Ottinger to stand his ground. Knew he was coming in with speed. Stayed on his feet for a long time.
6'7", 235-pound Liam Bichel will clear up the right-hand side. Nurse over to Regula, touched on by Zach Hyman. His 4th game back, Hyman thunders in. Excuse me, 6th game back for Zach Hyman. Lead pass, Maverick Bourque. Deflected near side, Darnell Nurse freed it up for Regula. Hyman playing with Henrique and Trent Frederick to start tonight's game. You'll see him loaded up at times with McDavid and Draisaitl. Puck knifed off a stick, Bourque. Ritskovian, the rookie out of Northeastern University, had a 22-goal season last year in Dallas's AHL affiliate, Texas, and that team located in Frisco has produced 3 or 4 quality players for Dallas in the last couple years. Chipped up the right-hand side. Well played by Koliachonik. Over to Foxa. Second tour of duty with Dallas. Shoveled ahead. Racing back. Skinner's going to play in advance. And that was a good pass to Tomashik. And now Matthias Janmark, who cut his teeth in the NHL in a Stars uniform. Put it in deep. Tomashik twisted back. Emerson. Dallas with a 1-0 lead. Oilers had gotten the first goal in each of the last 2 games of the road trip, but Jamie Benn with his 400th, and that's the difference right now. Foxa with a giveaway at center. Janmark will drop it for Emerson, and the teams will change.
Yeah, good job by Dallas to keep that play to the outside. Edmonton's had some time in the zone where they've been able to get on pucks, but Dallas, good defense.
Turnover. Benn a shot and a late play by Kulak to get in the lane.
Got the stick there.
Wow, that looked like a glorious chance forthcoming. Here's a shot from distance by Heiskanen and a rebound available for a moment before being punched back to center by Mangiapane. And now Podkolzin carries. He's got Mangiapane. Finds a Mangiapane. Juggled and then couldn't tuck it underneath the prostrate Jake Ottinger. Podkolzin with a good look, but Mangiapane simply could not control it in time.
Great chances at both ends.
Roslovic to Matthias Ekholm. Now Podkolzin around the boards, reaching for it, steal. Bouchard, little give and go with Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard, trying to toe drag inside. Pop back to Podkolzin, and now Draisaitl. Shoveled down low, Podkolzin. Cross ice, that was broken up. Intended for Bouchard, he's able to knock it down. The deflection was Heiskanen. Podkolzin returns to Draisaitl, and now Roslovic. Spin move on Johnston. Got around Heiskanen, trying to shovel it in front, just out of the reach of McDavid, and wedged out safely by Tyler Seguin. Lead pass, Rosselman carries back in. That pinballed off a skate, glanced all the way back to center. Oilers 10-9-5 overall. And at home, they've only played 8 games. 5-1-2. Here's McDavid. Into the zone, he was stripped. Robertson. And that did leave the zone, so Edmonton's offside with 8 minutes gone by in this first period. Andrew Mangiapane right into your living room. Denied by the splayed-out right leg of Oettinger.
Must be a little strange. I know he's been on the opposing bench before, but for 7 seasons he was on the opposite bench. And a nice touch by the Edmonton Oilers to welcome back Glenn Gulutzan, who has rejuvenated his coaching career thanks to the stop that he had here. You never know how many chances you're going to get at being a head coach. He's got his 3rd overall and 2nd time with the Dallas Stars. And I think, Louis and Jack, his crowning glory was the year the Oilers were 32.4% on the power play. Historical numbers on the part of the Oilers, with Glenn Gulutzan playing a part in that.
Well, and again, surviving so many different coaching changes. I mean, Gulutzan served under Todd McClellan, Louis, then Ken Hitchcock, Tippett, Woodcroft, and Knobloch. I mean, you don't see that happen in the league. Big hit on Oscar Beck. Behind the net, Ritzkovia. Up top for Petrovic. Slid in front. Beck sent it wide. Jamie Benn has the game's only goal. It's 1-0 in favor of Dallas. Savoy could not find a lofted puck. It landed behind him. And Petrovic off to Bishop. Last couple years of the regular season, Petrovic has played a grand total of 6 games in the National Hockey League. But he was in 24 playoff games. So this year they decided, all right, instead of bringing you up for the playoffs, we're going to actually start you with a big club.
And Glenn Gulutzan loves him. He says he played really well for them. And you think about it, back to 18-19, that's 7 years ago, was the last time that he played over 20 games for an organization in the regular season. Pretty incredible. That's a journey. That's really having to fight, stay with it. And the Edmonton native has become a mainstay in the Dallas back end.
And the same could be said for Capio Bianco and Koliachonik. I mean, these are guys that have spent large stretches of the American Hockey League getting chances right now, with Dallas's back end a little beat up. Lead pass deflected by Foxa. Heiskanen to Lindell, and now Foxa ambles his way to center and lofts it behind the Edmonton defense. Picked up by Kulak. Up the left-hand side, Draisaitl back to Emerson. 10 minutes to play in the first, and that's an errant pass. We have icing with a score 1-0 Dallas.
Book your hotel through Edmonton'sBestHotels.com. Get up to $225 in rewards with our 1, 2, 3 rewards deal.
Well, it's been a good home record here for Edmonton, although they've been on the road for double the games that they've been at home at Rogers Place. When you look at the numbers they put up early, it's certainly a place they like to play. Only 1 shot through 10 minutes of play here for Edmonton. The chances they've had, Jack, have been off the rush. Not in zone. Need to get the puck to Oettinger a little more often.
Heiskanen, a shot that was blocked. Rebound, and Ben rung one off the goalpost. Already has a goal tonight. We got a penalty coming against Edmonton. And it will be enforced here as Emerson touches against Sam Steele. Ben already with a goal tonight, now hits a goalpost.
Yeah, this line's been really good for the Dallas Stars. And again, a little bobble of a puck. Ben right down Main Street, rings the bar. Power play coming up for the Stars.
This is
There now the left. It comes up and clips Sam Steele in the face. The Dallas Stars in the last 8 road games have been fantastic. Not a regulation loss, outscoring their opponent in a goal differential of 11. Nobody scored more power play goals than the Dallas Stars this season. Ranked 2nd in percentage, but 1st in goals for.
Only behind Pittsburgh in percentage, and I mentioned 5-2 in the last 7 regular season games. They've gotten a power play goal against Edmonton in all of those games. Rope hits off the face-off, slung it back to Heiskanen. Robertson to the middle. That was chopped wide by Hintz. Oiler penalty killers, Bouchard and Henrique. Watching the left side. Up top for Heiskanen. Now Robertson, he's been on a heater, shoots wide. 10 goals in his last 6 games for Jason Robertson to put himself in a tie for 6th with 13 goals coming in. Sagan, double teamed. Now you've got Wyatt Johnston. Sagan curls it, pants up top. Robertson looks for a lane, dishes. One-timer, good saves, get a rebound, score. Rope hits, 2-0 Dallas.
This is some terrific movement of the puck here. It's a beautiful little play by Sagan off the wall to find the bumper. And then Heiskanen with some movement here. You're going to watch this play here. Nice little play by Johnson. That little backhand pass to Hintz. It kind of alleviates the pressure. Heiskanen gets lost. That's a terrific one-time save by Skinner, the first one. But this rebound just explodes right out. And for Rope Hintz, he's able to corral this puck and put it home into the open net. That is textbook, how to move a puck around the world and eventually get a high-grade scoring chance, scoring the rebound. 2-0 Dallas Stars. We talked about it. Nobody scored more goals on the power play than the Dallas Stars this season, and you saw an example of it there. 23 on the year already.
Draisaitl shoots high and wide, coming across the line. Regula. McDavid shoveled down low, centering pass. Hyman disrupted for a moment, then recovered and shot wide one more time. Hyman on the rebound. Hyman, McDavid, and Draisaitl. We told you they'd load up. Here's a redirect by Hyman. And then sent skittering into the corner by Ottinger and cleared by Jamie Benn. You always hear about that first game back after a long road trip, Louis.
Yeah,
Looks like there's something to it tonight.
well, especially when you're hitting a team that's had a couple days off as well. They did get in here late from Calgary, but yeah, for Edmonton, it's just, that was a long, grueling trip. And you're right, they did have a couple of days, had a strong skate yesterday, but you always hear about it. It's coming true here early on in this one. Only 1 shot on net for Edmonton, 5 for the Dallas Stars. 2 goals in those 5 shots. But too many good chances. The 5 shots they've had, darn good ones.
Front end back-to-back for Dallas. They're in Seattle tomorrow night. They're up 2 in this game.
ATCO Energy is the official energy provider of Rogers Place and proud sponsor of the Edmonton Oilers.
Chris Knobloch, the head coach of the Edmonton Oilers, who will, beginning tonight, play 6 of 7 at home. They've got a Saturday matinee in Seattle and then come home for a 5-game homestand. Big hit on Foxer by Clattenburg, playing his 2nd NHL game.
But no excuses against the Dallas Stars. When you look at miles covered, they're right up there with the Edmonton Oilers this season in the league. Edmonton is first, but they're not that far behind them. The Western Conference can be tough. Pittsburgh actually is right in the mix there too. The one Eastern team in the top 5 for miles covered this season already.
Kulak to Janmark, tried to center that, redirected off the pads of Jake Ottinger. Koliachonik, who spent some time with Arizona and Utah as well as Pittsburgh. Last season, lead pass for Robertson, picked off by Bouchard, spun the other way by Savoy. McDavid cut off, cleared by Petrovic, handled by Ekholm. The puck does not leave the zone and now shoveled too far. This is going to be icing against Petrovic and the Stars with 7 minutes to play in the first period. A quiet building as Dallas has scored the first 2. And you see it, 1 shot in 13 minutes.
Having a hard time generating chances. And, you know, for Edmonton, they got up in an early start versus Dallas on that November 4th first meeting between the 2 teams. Had a 2-0 and 3-1 lead in that game. The Stars eventually won that one in a shootout.
By the way, Robertson with an assist on the power play goal. That's now 8 straight games to the point. We told you he was heating up.
Heiskanen too. He's been on a tear.
Well, he's out there all the time.
He said he played half the game the other night. Over half the game.
Robertson.
And with Thomas Harley out, obviously he's going to pick up even more minutes, and he's capable of doing it.
Here's McDavid with Mitchell back, and he drew him offside. And Heiskanen again, it reminds me a little bit of Ryan Suter earlier in his career in terms of he can play those 32 minutes and it looks like he's in a rocking chair.
That's a good comparison. I agree. A little more skilled,
Yes.
but the same type of demeanor. exactly the same type of demeanor. He doesn't look like he ever gets rattled. Similar to Suter early in his career. And now, I mean, he's just a guy that eats minutes. Efficiency.
Britzkovian with a dump in. Regula able to collect up to Podkolzin. A bouncing puck corralled by Nurse. Shot in. Was close to being offside. Kolyachonok up to Oscar Beck. He'll dump it in and get stood up at the line by Darnell Nurse.
So on the flip side of that, Jack, this is what I'll say to you. For Edmonton, you need to get pucks in behind and make it a difficult night on him. And it hasn't happened yet. They haven't really been able to dig in, but get on the body, start getting going that way, because the physicality will lead to the feet moving a little bit more, maybe some more chances in the offensive zone. 2 shots now for Edmonton. Get to the inside.
Mangiapane cut off at center. And again, Louis, I don't know whether you have the same impression. Is it not eerily quiet tonight?
Really quiet. Really quiet. There's not a whole lot going on right now for Edmonton. A couple great chances, though, by the way. You know, Mangiapane was in alone, had to go wide, tried to wrap it around the pad, and the Roslovic breakaway was a tremendous save.
Opportunity, Frederick and Hyman rolling toward the net front. Hyman checked by Jamie Benn. Petrovic squeezed off the puck by Henrique, and then Bischel fumbled it away. But clubbed back through center by Benn, now in his 17th year. 400 goals in the National Hockey League. He opened the scoring. Blackwell up the right-hand side. Did he score a massive goal as Dallas outlasted Colorado in the first round last year? Here's Bastian shooting and scoring. 3-0 Dallas. 4.5 to play in the first period. And Nathan Bastian, who'd been a healthy scratch recently, picks up his second of the year.
Yeah, hasn't played in the last 4 coming into this one, but due to injuries and Rantanen's suspension, he gets injected back in the lineup, and this is something the Dallas Stars have done all year long. They find production down the lineup, and guys that jump in just jump right into the mix. Nice little battle won by Bastian here as he taps this by and then elects to shoot this on the 2-on-1. So as he's walking, he takes one look, second little glance, and says, yeah, no, I'm going to try and shoot this one bar down. Finish that one pretty effectively, too. And Edmonton right now just wondering, holy, we haven't even played a period yet. 15 minutes, we're down 3-0.
Lindell up the right-hand side. Skinner wanders out to handle it. 3 goals on 6 shots for the Stars. Matthias Ekholm up the middle. Lead pass right-hand side, too far for Sagan. That's an icing call against Lindell.
Well, they've had 6 shots, but a lot of them have been high-quality shots they've had, and 3 have found the net. You know, I don't know if they've had one from distance yet, to be honest with you. And here's the goal again, just board work. You win the board battles, good things happen. And it's a little chop by Bastian. He gets around Kulak. He's able to get his feet moving. It's a 2-on-1. So for Emerson, he's got to stand his ground in the middle. Leaves the shooter to Skinner. Boy, he picked the corner on that one.
Snapped up to Robertson and cleared back through the middle. Evan Bouchard at his own blue line. Tapped in by McDavid. After it is Haskin. Quickly over to Lindell. Looks up ice. Fires one to Robertson. Gathered by Maverick Bourque. Stripped by Bouchard, and a reset for Edmonton. Having said all that, Louis, I don't know whether Stuart Skinner isn't one shot away from being removed from this hockey game. I mean, Chris Knoblauch has to revive his team with something.
Well, you know, exactly. It might be to get the bench going here. They need a little injection here. Maybe this 4th line for Edmonton, who won't have a shift. Gladbrook's going to be looking to try and get on the body, spend some time. But big defense of the Dallas Stars. They weather that storm, and they're out pretty effectively. A little bit too easy out of the zone here for Dallas. Edmonton needs to dig in a bit.
Britzkovian in the corner looking for Beck down low. Blattenberg played just about 6 minutes the other night. A guy who a week and a half ago had 2 fights, an elbowing minor, A rough and an unsportsmanlike conduct to go along with a 10-minute misconduct. A Louis DeBrusque-esque 26 minutes.
And there was players that had 3 points in the game. 2 players, I believe, with 3 points, and he was the first star. What does that tell you? What does that tell you?
100%.
You know, but here's the thing. This is a different pace. It's going to take the kid a little bit of time to get used to this, too. When you're trying to get on the body, it's a little harder to hit guys that skate like Heiskanen and understand and see you coming. But he got in, tried to get a pretty good look. Here's another one.
This is going to be waved off.
Waved off.
Tap with a high stick. It was shoveled in
seems
front.
to think that it's good, though. He's not caring about the
immediately waved off. Bastian is accepting congratulations. Johnston shoveled it toward the net, and it was whacked out of midair.
The puck was struck above the
What do you have?
Oh, this is really close. Now, it's no goal on the ice. That's important. They're looking for a high stick here. Is this... Yeah, I think that if you look at where... If you look at where Skinner's glove is, now this is crossbar down, right? Going directly into the net. I think his stick's a little bit above the crossbar. And I will say this, the official in the corner had a great look at this. So the vantage point, I think it was Francois St. Laurent that was in the corner, if I'm not mistaken. But where he's standing, he's got a pretty good look at how high this puck was. Look at that. Bastian's not a little guy, neither is Stuart Skinner. I think this one's going to come back.
That's too close to the apex. And again, ruled no goal on the ice. So you need visual
immediately.
Proof. Yes. I was wondering, Louis, if that puck dropped or hits the lower part of the stick, but that one is near its apex. I think this is going to hold up as a no goal and the right call.
Yeah, it was quick.
The video review, the ruling on the ice is confirmed.
Yes.
No goal on the play.
Yeah, I mean, good call right away, and it was recognized. I mean, Bastian's 6'4", I believe. Stuart Skinner's 6'4", and his glove's right there. I mean, good hand-eye, though. I mean, Bastian, after putting that one bar down, walks in and looks like he has his second, but with Stuart Skinner standing the way, it was St. Laurent that made that call right away. So good eye by him, and he never hesitated. Went to the booth, took a quick look at it, and confirmed it. A little bit of a break for Edmonton here as pucks are going in the net. Need to kind of get restabilized here. This one can get away in a hurry. It's not gone yet, though. Edmonton's a team that can fire back, and they're going to need to start to.
Sagan jams it in deep. Now Lindell steps up on Connor McDavid. Roslovic busts out with a pass to Nurse. He's in with Savoy. Shoveled on net. Kicked to the corner by Ottinger. Savoy, with 2 minutes to go, finds a man in the slot, and a shot stopped by Ottinger as a pretty good look. Jack Roslovic sees it disappear into the glove. It's Dallas 3, Edmonton nothing on Rogers. But that one is near glove.
The last Christmas, Marsha told Chris she had cancer same day. The Oilers called him to interview for the job, so worst day and best day all in one. Here's the really good stuff. Marsha last Christmas was told she was in remission, cancer-free for a year. She's also now a year away from retirement as an RCMP officer from the Regina Detachment. So we wish her continued success at work and also continued good health.
Thank you, Gene. Bouchard winds it around to Matt Savoy. Oilers trying to push their way back into this game. A little less than 2 minutes remaining first period. It's been all Dallas. 3-0 for the Stars, and they had a fourth taken away. Centering pass, McDavid glanced off the back of the net. Here's Petrovic, trapped. Ben tried to spoon it out, held in by Savoy. Petrovic again up to Jamie Benn, and this time the longtime Dallas captain clears inside the Edmonton line. Back home with a turnover in the neutral zone. Wyatt Johnston heading for the net, center bench. Shoot, save, rebound, score. Sam Steele makes it 4-0. And whether it's now or at the end of the period, I think that's going to probably do it for Stuart Skinner.
I mean, listen, this is another shot by Jamie Benn, who's had at least 3 shots from the slot. One off the bar, one in the net. This one, I believe it's Sam Steele's going to get credit for this one after Stuart Skinner makes the initial save, similar to what he did on Heiskanen the one time on the power play. That's a pretty darn good save, but inside again is Sam Steele. Elevated up the lineup due to injury, suspension, gets to the front of the net and stops. That's the key. He stops right on the doorstep. Why would you fly by? That's why, right there, as this puck goes up over top and he taps it home for a 4-0 lead.
And again, this is not a reflection on Skinner's play. This is the entire team. And my hunch is Chris Knobloch will say to his club something along the lines of, I'm not sending our starter out there if we're going to continue to give up the high danger chances.
We might see Calvin Pickard in the second period start here. He's starting to ratchet up his glove beside me. I think he's mentally starting to get ready for exactly what you're talking about. But again, 8 shots on net, Jack. I don't think there's been one from distance.
No.
Not one. I think they've all been from in that wheelhouse in the slot area. The one from Ben was high, top of the circle through a screen, off the bar. But here's a penalty for Dallas. And a power play coming up for Edmonton. They need something to change here. Jeez.
Delayed call, but Colson up the right-hand side, Draisaitl. Now put Colson, McDavid. Bobbled briefly. Liddell came over, and as it's touched up by Bastian, we'll have the call. 37 seconds to go in this first period, and it is indeed Bastian going to the box.
Eventful period for him. He scored a goal, had one taken back for a high stick. And then high sticking is the call. As he's on the forward check, you watch his stick come back, just trying to fight through, and gives Nurse a pretty good whack in the face that he shrugs off like it was nothing.
So our power play brought to you by Play Alberta. Edmonton is third behind Dallas, who's second in terms of power play efficiency at just under 29%. Stars on the penalty kill have struggled. Hintz will get it in deep. They're 25th in the league, less than 76%. Skinner hung on to that puck. McDavid to Draisaitl, then back to McDavid. Gliding and dishing for Adam Henrique. Bouchard open up top, 15 seconds to go in the period. Draisaitl pass deflected back in front. And unable to make a connection with Hyman. Bouchard has to hurry here. Wedged wide by Henrique. Put back behind for Draisaitl. Tried to curl it in front. Liddell's going to try to eat it, and he will. The Oilers will have a minute 24 of power play time to start the second, but they're down 4-0 as Dallas scores 4 goals on 8 first period shots. Special night at Edmonton's Rogers Place. Dallas's Jamie Benn with his 400th, and that's just the beginning of a 4-goal fusillade in the first. This is Rogers Oilers hockey on Sportsnet.
Since you caught a cold.
Second period of play, and tonight's Oilers Hockey Fights Cancer 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's in support of Movember, funding groundbreaking cancer research. Get your tickets now to support this great cause and have a chance at winning 2 jackpots tonight. Oilers start off this period on the power play. Calvin Pickard now in goal for the Oilers. Power play for a minute 24, brought to you by Atco Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at atcoenergy.com. The right wing, Draisaitl into the star zone. He stops up near top of the circle. Tried to bump it back to the point. Faxa breaks it up and shoots it down the ice. Pickard to the left corner to Henrique. Now behind the net to Bouchard. Bouchard steps out. Makes his way up to center. Drops it back to McDavid. Comes into the Dallas end. Left wing to Henrique. Puck goes to the corner, and Heiskanen will get it all the way down the ice.
I'm not sure why Adam Henrique's on the first unit power play. I know it's only going to be for one more game because Nugent Hopkins is going to be back, but
Draisaitl into the star zone on the right. A backhand save by Ottinger. Got it with a right pad. Puck to the right wing corner. Heiskanen off the glass, off the stick of Bouchard. That'll be a high stick. It's touched by Pickard, and a face-off in the Oilers zone. 24 seconds left to go in that penalty to Bastian. 4-0 Stars. We're a minute into the second period. Face-off to the right of Pickard. His last game was Thursday. Played really well. It was a 2-1 overtime loss. Made 33 saves. Nurse with it in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse to Savoy. On the right wing to Ekholm. Will shoot it in. Ottinger will stop it. Heiskanen will get it around the glass, past Ekholm and down the ice.
Oilers haven't won a puck battle all night here. Have not been able to match the infectious enthusiasm they played in Tampa Bay and in Florida with on Thursday and Saturday.
Puck sent to the net. Save made by Ottinger. Gets up near the line, and Tomasha kept it in, but only for a moment. Penalty over. Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play. Pass on the right. Petrovic. Angle shot. Glove saved by Pickard. He holds on. And there'll be a face-off in the Oilers zone. No, this does not resemble those two games from the Oilers' point of view at all so far.
Now, Florida had about 7 guys out.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay had 3 defensemen out. Dallas has got probably 2 D out and 2 forwards that would be in. And 2 pretty good forwards, a first-line winger and a second-line center. Oilers don't have Nugent Hopkins and Wallman and a, top 6 forward and a top 4D.
At center ice, Janmark into the Stars' end. Down the left wing. Goes in behind the net. Bischel will get it up the left wing boards to Sagan out to center ice. Off of Robertson. And the puck in the neutral zone. Petrovic with it in his skates. Now to Bischel. On the left to Sagan to Bischel. Over to Petrovic just inside his blue line. We'll get it out to center. It goes off of Robertson.
Holy cow.
And the puck hits center ice.
Get pucks deep.
Frederick shoots this one in. It goes to the right wing corner. Puck pulls it up against the boards. But Sagan will get it to the line and out. Bouchard starts up ice for the Oilers. That's center. Is able to shoot it in. Ottinger will set it. Give it to Bischel. Left corner. Bischel high in the air and out. Off of Sagan. Goes to Regula of the Oilers. Taken to the corner. Steele got it free. To Ben. Now to the middle. The shot saved by Pickard. The rebound. Steele pushed it just wide. Steele out of the right wing corner. Now to Johnston. As Johnston comes up the right wing. For Ben. Centering pass off the skate of Nurse. On the right wing. McDavid to Draisaitl. Now to Nurse. Nurse to the neutral zone, and he lost it. Johnston will come in. It'll get to the middle of the ice, turning and shooting, and Johnston put it wide. Steele back to the point for Heiskanen. A shot, glove save made by Pickard. 3:21 gone in the second. 4-0 Stars lead. And Calvin Pickard now. Couple of shots under his belt. He is well into the game. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off to the left of Pickard. Bork out of the face-off circle. Ritzkovian will get in there with Adam Henrique of the Oilers. And Bork with the puck on the right wing will shoot it towards the net. Hit Ritzkovian. Was in behind the goal. Bouchard to the middle, and it'll go all the way up to the blue line. Capobianco kept it in. Left wing corner. On the boards is Beck. To Capobianco. Shoots it towards the net. Hits the stick. Goes into the left wing corner. Bork had it knocked away from him. Roslovic will get it out. For Savoy to Roslovic, just to the Dallas blue line. Capobianco cross to Kolyachonik up the right wing. Steered in by Beck. Bouchard behind the net. Around the boards, it doesn't get out. Capobianco off the right point to the middle. He'll wait. He'll shoot it. That was blocked in front of the Edmonton goal. Janmark, or make that Henrique up to center ice. It's over the center ice line. He'll dump it in. 4-0 Stars here in the second. Flying in, there's Clattenburg. Puts the hit on Kolyachonik. The puck along the boards inside the Dallas zone on the left wing. Oh, top of the circle. Janmark got it into the corner. On the left side, Clattenburg. In behind the net to Janmark. Janmark to the right wing point to Emberson. A shot, save, rebound, scores! Connor Clattenburg! First NHL goal! And the Oilers get on the board. They're down 4-1.
Well, he goes in. He starts the whole process by getting a hit. Shows a little bit of physicality. And the Oilers get the loose change in front, put it in the net. And I don't think that Glenn Gulutzon's going to challenge.
Clattenburg in just his second NHL game gets his first NHL goal. 4:39 into the second period. Absolute picture of pure joy as he skated over to the glass. And the Oilers get on the board. Let's see if that sparks a little something. Left wing. Ekholm through the middle off his stick, and it goes into the Stars' end. In behind the net's Petrovic. Off the boards to Blackwell. Across on the right to Bischel. Comes into the Oilers zone off the corner boards. And behind the net to Bouchard. Rims it. It gets up near the line, and that's not going to get out. Blackwell will keep it in. A shot, and a save made by Pickard. He held on. Well, Clattenburg, what a story. 20 years old. Played last year in the OHL. 5th round pick.
Was undrafted in his first year of draft eligibility.
Right.
But what did he do? He got in on the forecheck, threw a hit.
That's right. Got in there, through the bottom. That's what he does. Shot off the draw, doesn't get through. Sagan, left wing corner to Hintz, out to the middle. That shot and a good stop made by Pickard as that was jammed towards the net by Roberts, and the puck flipped out.
Roslovic took that right off the kneecap. That's hurting him.
Brought in by Hintz on the left wing. Haskin in front of the net, and that goes by everybody in the slot. The Oilers start a rush. It's Podkolzin into the Star zone. Comes across the line over on the right. We'll dump it into the right wing corner. 4-1 Stars here in the second. Mark lifted up and out. It's rolling towards Pickard and smacked out of the zone by Regula. Clattenburg from Emberson and Janmark. Draisaitl dump it in. Draisaitl around the right wing boards. They went to the top of the circle. There was Johnston for the Stars. And on the left side, able to shoot it in off the stick of Steele. Right wing corner, Bouchard to McDavid, out to center. Bischel inside his own line. Can't get it out. Hit Zach Hyman with it. Hyman dumped down. Puck goes into the right wing corner, though. Now in behind the net. Petrovic to Bischel. Up the right wing for Ben. Off the boards into the Oiler end. Steele will get to it. He's going to take it in behind the net. Over to the left. Steele cycling it. Bouchard broke it up. Over to Ekholm. Into the middle of Draisaitl. On the right to Bouchard. Into the Stars end. Goes to the right wing corner. Off the end boards to McDavid. Behind the net to Draisaitl. Left side to Connor McDavid. Left wing point Ekholm. Cross to Bouchard. On the right to Draisaitl. To the blue line, Bouchard, a shot, hits a stick, goes into the left wing corner. McDavid gets it to sit down. To Draisaitl from the angle, the save made by Ottinger. Tried to squeeze one in on the short side. The puck just cleared out by Beck. We'll go down into the Edmonton zone. 7:15 gone here in the second. 4-1 Stars lead. Out from behind his goal, Evan Bouchard. Up to center. It did not touch Ekholm. It's an icing call against Edmonton. Face-off will be to the right of Pickard. Face-off to the right. Tomashik to take the draw against Hintz. Tomashik up the right, finds Clattenburg. Clattenburg at center, went to dump the puck in. That got knocked down. Brought in on the right wing. Robertson to the right wing point, a shot, and that one blocked in front of the goal. Ekholm can clear it off of Tomashik. Polyachonik in his own end. Up the boards, doesn't get it out. Gets near the middle of the ice into the skates of Clattenburg. Now Hintz got it to the middle. And Robertson to center ice will bounce the puck into the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. Sagan in on the forecheck as he runs into Emberson. Tomashik got it loose to the line, but it will not get out. Lindell kept it in. For Sagan in the right wing corner. Sagan off the boards on the right side. It's along those boards as they battle, and Tomashik in there for Edmonton. It does get loose to the left wing point. Lindell, he'll walk in. That shot was blocked, and it goes to the left wing point. That hit Frederick right in the skate. Right side, a shot saved, made by Pickard. Frederick trying to get to the puck, still hurting from the blocked shot, and the puck along the right wing boards. Goes near the blue line. Lindell to the middle of the ice. He'll shoot it. Tipped just wide. On the left wing, cleared out by Janmark.
So both Frederick and Roslovic have eaten pucks so far here in this period.
Shot into the Oilers zone. Pickard went to play it. Kulak can go to the right wing. Up the right wing for Podkolzin. Podkolzin to the middle to Henrique. Into the Dallas end right side for Savoy. Into the corner to Henrique. Henrique gets tied up. Puck top of the circle. Ben won't be able to get it out. Podkolzin a shot. Tipped on net. Save made by Ottinger. As Henrique went hard to the front of the net, he gets into it with Bischel. Both of them go down to the ice. The net knocked off in behind Ottinger. And we're going to have some coincidentals, I believe. We'll break that up. 10:42 to go here in the second. 4-1. Stars lead the Oilers. Things starting to heat up here at Rogers Place. We're going to be right back. It's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Bob Stauffer, 4-1. Stars lead the Oilers. 10:42 to go in the second period. Coincidental minors. Bischel for the Stars. Henrique for the Oilers. We're going to go 4-on-4. Oilers got it to the net, though, Bob.
Yep.
Henrique went hard to the net. That's what started a little bit of a...
Well, Glattenberg comes in, throws a hit, then gets rewarded with a jam play down low. And Henrique, good for him for sticking up for himself. Bischel is going to be a real good player.
Dismiss.
We know that. Physical guy. Huge man.
Yes. Face off to the left of Ottinger. Draisaitl, McDavid, Bouchard, Nurse out there for Edmonton. Puck goes to Miro Heiskanen.
Swipe up with 3 fingers to reveal the control center. Double tap to scroll to
To
top.
the right wing, up to Steele. Little bank pass, and it's one-handed into the zone by Hintz. Steele to the right wing corner. He's getting worked over by Bouchard. It's in his skates. Draisaitl pokes it free, but Lindell will get it in the left corner for the Stars. Now to Steele, stolen by Bouchard. And he'll stop behind the Edmonton net. Up the right wing to McDavid.
Status bar item.
McDavid gains center, now into the Stars' end, down the right side. Stops on the right wing boards to the blue line to Bouchard. Bouchard's shot, it's blocked, and coming out was Steele, but getting back was Nurse. Steele was at the end of his shift. It almost looked like he was going to get a breakaway as Draisaitl brings the puck into the Star zone, stops up on the right wing. Cross-ice pass to Bouchard. Bouchard to the middle. The one-timer save made by Ottinger off of Ekholm. Heiskanen.
Right now, I don't see Roslovic out there for Edmonton. He blocked a shot. That'd be a big loss because he's been really good.
Savoy into the Stars' end on the right wing. Right side, the shot gets to Savoy. He put it on net, and Ottinger was able to hold on to it. Kulak put it towards the goal, but Savoy with the redirection, and then no rebound. We're going to take a break. 9:27 to go here in the second. 4-1. Stars lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Four Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. A 2-on-1. Sagan
high stick.
down the left wing with Lindell. His cross-ice pass misses him. And now we'll get to it. Now to Heiskanen. He'll walk in his shot, and that goes wide. Draisaitl on the right wing to center, now to McDavid. He's into the Dallas zone. To the right corner, Lindell able to break it up. And cleared out by Hintz. Won't be icing. No, it will be. It will be icing. Just as the penalties expired, so Henrique and Bischel are back out. And we're back to 5-on-5. Face off to the right of Ottinger.
8:25 p.m. Status bar item.
Henrique to take the draw for the Oilers. Henrique, Hyman, and Podkolzin are out there with Nurse and Regula. The puck to the right wing point. Alec Regula will shoot it, and that goes wide of the net. To the line, just cleared out. Dumped back in by Nurse. Sagan up the right wing out to center. Rich Colvian got it just to the Edmonton line. And Podkolzin getting it out now to Hyman. Into the star zone. Hyman to the left wing corner. Taken to the corner. Will then center it. It comes in front. Podkolzin shot. Somehow it doesn't go in. It's in behind the net. Sent in front off of Podkolzin. And into the slot. Rich Colvian to center ice for the Stars. Great chance there for Edmonton. Puck in the left wing corner of the Oilers zone. Rich Colvian goes in behind the net. He gets dumped down. Penalty coming up to Hyman. Puck to the point. Petrovic from the left to Capobianco to the left wing point. And Beck has to bring it out. Delayed penalty coming to the Oilers. 4-1 Stars lead. 7:40 to go in the second. On the right side, Bork, cross ice pass, and just off his stick before it could get to Johnston. Oilers touch it, and it's going to be a holding call against Hyman. It'll be the second power play of the game for the Stars. They are 1 for 1 with a man advantage.
Well, this is a huge kill for Edmonton.
Oiler penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers.
And look who they got killing.
McDavid and Draisaitl started off with Bouchard and Ekholm. Well, shorthanded goal would go a long way. It always does. Bouchard behind his net, left wing to McDavid, and he'll get it down the ice. Ottinger stops it to Heiskanen. Heiskanen leaving it to Hintz. On the right for Johnston, over the line to Sagan, goes to the right corner. Behind the net for Johnston. On the left wing, Robertson to the blue line for Heiskanen. On the right to Sagan, top of the circle. A shot, that one blocked in front of the net. Sent all the way down by Matthias Ekholm. Heiskanen, the left wing. To Hintz, now it's center to Johnston. Into the Oiler end, off the right wing boards, puck goes to the corner. Along that right side, Hintz got it to the point. Heiskanen on the left wing. The left wing corner for Robertson to the blue line to Heiskanen to Robertson. Centering pass. And there was Emberson or Podkolzin to get it out. Up the right wing to Janmark. Janmark in on the right wing. Will turn to the right wing corner. He'll look to the slot. Instead to Podkolzin on the right side. It's tied up along the boards. And the puck does come loose. And it's Robertson through center. Into the Oiler end to Sagan on the right now to Bork in front. Great save made by Pickard. And his mask comes off and the whistle goes. He got it with the left pad.
We got a slashing call coming up against the Oilers here. They're going to have a 5-on-3 for 38 seconds.
Adam Henry going to the box. Calvin Pickard with a huge stop there off of Bork. As Bork got sent in all alone. Timeout called by the Stars. 38 seconds of 5-on-3 time for Dallas. And that huge Oiler penalty kill now going to be is now taxed to the degree of another penalty.
Normally you would have Nugent Hopkins in a 3v5 to start the PK. In the past, at times, Draisaitl could win you the draw. Are they going to go with Savoy?
It does look that way. As he's on the ice with Bouchard and Ekholm and discussing things over at the Edmonton bench. Yep.
8:30 p.m. Status bar
It's
item.
Matt Savoy. All right. Face off to the right of Pickard. Hintz out of the face-off circle. So it'll be Tyler Seguin against Matt Savoy. Puck to the line. Heiskanen into Robertson. His shot misses, but it's kept in on the left wing. Johnston, top of the circle, left side into the corner. Seguin will step out in front of the net, scores. Right at the side of the net, Jason Robertson just taps it at the side of the goal and makes it 5-1 for Dallas. And the Stars will remain on the power play.
8:31 p.m. Status bar item.
So Robertson's got goals in 7 straight games. Which is the longest goal scoring streak of the season in the NHL. So Robertson makes it 5-1 on the power play goal. Oilers still shorthanded. The penalty kill brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, proud partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Capobianco at his own line. That is poked away by Janmark, and it goes into the Star zone. Robertson from Seguin and Johnston. Out from behind his net, Capobianco. On the right to Bork. Bork brings it
8:32
in.
p.m. Status bar item.
Right wing to Steele. Steele along the boards. To Ben, to the point. Capobianco, a shot, and that one doesn't get through. Savoy will get it all the way down the ice. 5-1 Stars here in the second. 5:15 to go in the period. Capobianco to Heiskanen. Across to Johnston. And it's brought in on the left. Robertson off the left wing boards to the corner for Hintz. And picking off the pass was Savoy, and he'll shoot it down the ice. Heiskanen out from behind his own net. Penalty over in 35 seconds. To Johnston, will get the puck into the Oilers zone on the right wing. Now across on the left side. Robertson's pass to Johnston to Robertson. A shot and a save made by Pickard.
8:33 p.m. Status bar item.
On the left wing, top of the circle. Seguin to Robertson in front of the net. Saved by Pickard. The rebound, they score. They kept jamming away in front of the Edmonton net. And I believe it was Johnston that eventually put it in. And it's 6-1.
They're 3 for 3 on the power play in this game. This is a clinic. And they've got 2 goals backside.
Yeah.
Where the Oilers have been beaten down low.
Yeah, Pickard made the first save. Johnston puts in the second opportunity. And the Oilers are down 6-1 here in the second period to the Dallas Stars. Tomashik with it on the left wing. Back to the point to Nurse. A shot saved by Ottinger. On the right wing, top of the circle, getting it out is Blackwell. Blackwell will softly dump the puck in. And it's in behind the Edmonton net. Played in front. Has to go back to the point with it. Kolyachonik on the left wing point. Now to Fax at the blue line. Left wing to Blackwell. Blackwell put it in through the slot. Goes all the way over to the right wing. Reguli into the corner. Will lose it to Faxa. Johnston from Robertson and Seguin by the looks of things. Puck in the right wing corner. Blackwell to the left wing point. Now to the line. Ritzkovian. On the left wing, a shot by Bork. Save made by Pickard. And the puck in the right wing corner.
8:35 p.m.
3:19 to go in the second. 6-1 Stars lead. At center ice, Lindell to Bork. On the left wing to Ritzkovian will dump it in. Nurse behind the Edmonton net. Up the left side to Savoy. for Draisaitl. Draisaitl forced back by Bork, trying to hold him off. Bork staying on him. Goes to Nurse. He'll take it behind the Edmonton goal. Gets away from Maverick Bork. Nurse at center on the backhand. Will shoot it in off the end glass. Cranked around the boards by Heiskanen. It does come out. Bouchard for Matthias Ekholm. To Savoy on the left wing point. Dumps it into the corner. Puck goes off of Johnston. Johnston just got it out. Ekholm will drill it right back in. Capo Bianco out to center ice. To Jamie Benn. Benn off the right wing boards. Picked out of the air by Ekholm. Comes back to Benn. Cross ice, misses Johnston with it. Bouchard will get it out. Steele waits for everybody to get on side. Dumps the puck into the Oilers zone. Ekholm, left wing corner. Up the boards to the blue line. Petrovic will keep it in. Cross ice, flips it on the left. Ekholm on the right wing, now to Hyman. Hyman down that right side, into the Stars end. His pass to Podkolzin. It doesn't connect. He gets it back. Podkolzin right corner into the slot, and just off the stick of Kulak, and it comes out. Kulak on the left wing to Hyman. Got it inside the line. It's chopped back out. Emberson will shoot it in. Rims on the right. Robertson got it off the boards through the middle to Rope Hintz. Now to Sagan. Sagan into the Oiler end, to the middle, and that shot off the stick of Robertson does not get to the Oiler goal. It is cleared out by Kulak. Polyachonik on the left wing. Up to Faxa, and he'll get it out. So we're coming up to the last minute of the second period. 6-1. Stars lead the Oilers here at Rogers Place. Shot into the Stars zone. Polyachonik up the right wing to the line and out. At center, Nurse just inside the Star zone. Polyachonik on the right for Bastian. He'll shoot it in. Regula on the right wing to Mangiapane. Got it out to the neutral zone. Blackwell dump it back in. Stripped of it. And Bork into the Oiler end to right side. The shot and the save made by Pickard. Trying to find the rebound. It's at the side of the net. Ritzkovian now has it on the right wing to the blue line of Petrovic. Petrovic a shot. Pinballs towards the net. Goes off of Pickard. Puck in behind the goal. Beck's pass. Picked off by Regula. 5 seconds to go in the period. Angle shot that goes wide of the Edmonton net. Petrovic into the middle. A Ritzkovian shot. And that's kicked out by Pickard. As the period comes to an end, it's 6-1 for the Stars after 40 minutes.
Well, penalty troubles against a team that's feeling their game right now. And the Oilers had a good initial surge and then allowed Dallas 2 power plays, and they're too good to do that right now. And this is an old-fashioned butt kicking.
It is.
Oilers just need to win a period here in the third and try to build on that. But pretty disappointing performance overall.
8:39 p.m.
This is the Oilers Radio Network.
Here at Rogers Place, 6-1. Stars lead the Oilers. We're getting ready for the third period of play. And the Oilers Hockey Fights Cancer 50-50 presented by Rogers. It's back. Life-changing jackpots. Tonight's main jackpot, it's $673,000. The bonus, November bonus jackpot, over $600K. And our next lucky winner, that's going to be drawn tonight. So get your tickets now at EdmontonOilers.com/50-50. Don't miss out on 2 chances to win big. We drop the puck. We're underway here in the third. It's dumped into the Oilers zone. Smacked up the right side to Regula. And Regula across to Nurse. On the left to Savoy. He's able to dump it in. Ottinger comes out of his net. Got it around the boards. Regula in from the right wing point. His pass to the point is picked off. And Johnston will get it out down the left side to Steele. Into the Oilers zone. Top of the circle. Steele to the corner, but that's it. It goes in behind the Edmonton net. Nurse on the left, but Ben was there to keep it in for the Stars. Regula will try the middle. And Nurse will take it behind the goal. Good to see Roslovic just out there. He's heading off right now, but back out onto the ice. He blocked the shot in the second period. Puck shot into the Star zone by Draisaitl. Comes around on the right for Podkolzin. Right in behind the net to Draisaitl, but it went just past him. In from the blue line. Ekholm to Draisaitl. To the right wing point to Bouchard. He's being pressured up on the point. And the puck cleared out by Hintz. Bouchard just inside the Edmonton line. To the middle to Draisaitl. Gets by Robertson. Down the right wing into the star zone. Holds off Ritzkovian. The puck goes to the right wing corner. Podkolzin to the blue line. Bouchard will shoot. Scores! Evan Bouchard with a blast from the point. And the Oilers cut into that Stars lead. Stars up 6-2.
Well, very simple play for Edmonton. But Colson and Draisaitl use the heavy horses out there. They win a couple puck battles down low. But Colson follows the play up, gets it back to the point. And an absolute bomb from Evan Bouchard.
His fourth, minute 23 into the third. Hyman was right in front of the net. Ottinger didn't see it.
So Mangiapane has moved way down the lineup here.
And it goes into the Stars' end. 6-2 Dallas leads. As the Oilers with a goal here early in the third. Ritzkovian flipped it into the Oiler end. Kulak chases after. Ritzkovian right on him. Rims it on the left. That hits a skate. Comes to the line. Went to the line just out. Brought in by Beck.
Good hit.
Solid hit by Emerson on Beck. And Clattenburg has it on the left wing. Clattenburg to center ice to Janmark. Broken up at the Dallas blue line. Kulak will follow it and shoot it in. Colson and Draisaitl with the assists on the goal by Evan Bouchard.
So Draisaitl's got a 7-game point streak.
11 points in the last 7 for Draisaitl as Faxa into the Oilers' own right wing corner. Cross ice pass off a stick, goes to the right side. Savoy now to Mangiapane, comes into the Stars' end to the left wing corner, taken to the end boards. Blackwell won't get it out, stolen. Mangiapane shot, and that one off of Ottinger. The puck goes to the right wing and cleared out. Center ice, Nurse will shoot it in. Glove by Ottinger. Pushes the puck over to the left, and then Nurse, his pass got picked off the top of the circle. And Johnston comes out for the Dallas Stars. Wedged off of it by Henrique. Rimmed up the right wing by Ekholm to Roslovic. Now over to Ekholm, still in Oiler territory. Behind the net to Bouchard. On the right to center ice, it's McDavid. Comes into the Stars end to the middle to Hyman. His shot didn't get it through. Tried to backhand towards the net. There was traffic, and the puck gets cleared out. Center ice, Bouchard will shoot it in. Petrovic to Bischel on the left wing. Around the boards, down the ice. Be icing against the Stars. 3 minutes and 28 seconds gone here in the third. 6-2 Dallas leads. Oilers are in Seattle on Saturday afternoon, then home for 5 straight.
Dallas flies to Seattle immediately following tonight's game.
Their last game of this Western swing as they take on the Kraken tomorrow. Puck to the right wing point, Bouchard. Behind the net to Draisaitl. Slides over to the right wing. And behind the net to Podkolzin. Podkolzin will get it out. He was looking for Ekholm, and Ben got his stick in there. Savoy with the puck on the left side, out to Draisaitl. To Podkolzin, and a great save by Ottinger as Podkolzin drilled it off the right wing. Ottinger got it with the glove and held on. Faceoff will be to Ottinger's left.
Chris Knobloch's given Savoy a ton of minutes here. Well, he's been moving his feet. He's been hustling, stripping pucks.
They dropped the puck once, they'll have to do it again. Yeah, Savoy is always full out.
The other thing is, I don't think we've seen Frederick in this period. I don't think we've seen Frederick since he blocked the shot.
That's right. He got one right in the foot. Heiskanen off the left wing boards and down the ice. Icing waved off. Ekholm goes in behind the net. through the middle and hit Podkolzin. Heiskanen has it as a blue line. Over to Lindell on the left off of Robertson and in. Ekholm, left wing to Savoy. Cross ice pass out was in behind, poked towards the net by Robertson and wide of the Edmonton goal. Ekholm up the left wing to Savoy. Now across to Podkolzin. Podkolzin on the right wing. Shot it in. Lindell to Heiskanen to Lindell. Out of Bork. Bork comes into the Oilers zone. Knocked down by Clattenburg. Penalty coming up to Clattenburg when the Oilers touch it. And now touched by Tomashek in Edmonton, about to be shorthanded. 4:38 into the third. 6-2 Stars lead as Clattenburg will go to the box. And that Stars power play has been perfect in this game. 3 for 3. We'll get another chance. No hooking call to Connor Clattenburg. Face off to the right of Calvin Pickard. Came into this game after the first period. Stuart Skinner played the opening 20. Stars had 4 goals. We got a couple on Calvin Pickard in the second period. Puck bounces in front of the Edmonton net and over to the right side. Emberson up against the boards with Johnston. Henry comes in there as well. It goes to the blue line. Heiskanen, he'll get it across on the right side. Sagan in front of the net, and that goes through the slot over to the left to the blue line to Heiskanen. For Sagan on the right wing. Good job by Savoy to get the puck free to Kulak. Across to Emberson and up the right wing boards and out. Heiskanen turning it up inside his own zone. 6-2 Stars here in the third. Left wing to Robertson. To the left wing corner to Hintz. Hacks it around on the right. Janmark got in front of it though. To Emberson. He's on the back end. Up in the air and down the ice. Heiskanen out from behind his goal. Down to center. Steele will get the puck in on the left wing. Goes into the left wing corner. Regula quickly out with it. Down the ice it goes. Capobianco up the right wing. Swing it back to Steele. Across to Bork to Steele to Lindell. Into the Oiler end on the left wing. Off the left wing corner boards. Henrique can get control for Edmonton, goes behind the net and then saucers it all the way down the ice, gloved by Ottinger. For Capobianco, runs into Ottinger. For Ben on the right, across to Sam Steele. Out of Bork, to the Oiler end, to Lindell to the middle. To Lindell, left wing corner, Steele. Checks on the play, it goes into the middle of the ice. Nurse has it. Nurse going to bring it out. Nurse going to get into the Stars zone down the left wing. A shot, and that goes wide of the net. Went off a Stars stick and all the way to the Edmonton blue line. Penalty is over. Clattenburg is out. Stars now 3 for 4 with the man advantage as McDavid to center ice. As he dumps it in, Ottinger out of his goal. Stopped it, pushes it to Petrovic, rims it on the right wing. Faxa off the right wing boards, up in the air, and the puck gets to center. Bouchard will take it into his own end, go in behind the net. Left wing to Matthias Ekholm. Through the middle of the ice, it skimps into Dallas territory. Bischel in behind the goal to Petrovic. Got it around the right wing boards. A hit Ekholm, goes into the corner. Faxa up the right wing, won't get it out. McDavid kept it in, came right back to Radek Faxa up the boards off of Hyman. Jammed to the line, kept in McDavid. Left wing corner to Hyman. Behind the net to Draisaitl. To the right wing point for Bouchard. To Draisaitl, right wing corner. For McDavid into the slot. Goes all the way to the line, just out, and the Oilers have to reset. Ekholm to Draisaitl, down the right wing to Hyman. Now to McDavid, goes to the right wing boards to Draisaitl, top of the circle on the right, cross ice pass to Matthias Ekholm. Rims it hard on the right wing, gets to Draisaitl, right wing corner to McDavid. Top of the circle to the blue line. Bouchard, a shot, and the save made by Ottinger. No rebound. Ekholm was in front of the goal. And we get the whistle. We can take a break. 8 minutes, 4 seconds gone here in the third. 6-2 Stars lead the Oilers from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
Looking for custom flags, banners, or canopy tents? Aurora Flags and Banners has a dedicated team to provide you with custom solutions and quality products. Aurora Flags has proudly serviced Canadian businesses and organizations for more than 30 years.
Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 6-2 Stars lead the Oilers. 8 minutes, 4 seconds gone in the third period. Face off in the Star zone to the right of Jake Ottinger. Ottinger has an equipment issue of some sort, whatever it is. They have fixed it, and we've dropped the puck, and it's in behind the Stars net, and Beck comes up the left wing for Dallas. At center, shoots it in, cross corner. Bork on the right wing in front of the net, off the stick of Beck to the blue line. On the right side, Bork with a shot that is knocked in front of the net, scores. Ritzkovian found a loose puck. The original shot didn't get through. And Ritzkovian found a loose puck and makes it 7-2 for the Stars. The original shot looked like it hit Ritzkovian. Yeah. And they just turn around and smacked it in. And he gets his third of the year.
Had 7 goals on 23 shots.
Yeah.
Cap.
Taking a look over at the Oilers.
Trust me, there's a whole bunch of people around the league in some other Canadian markets that are just loving this tonight.
So 7-2, Stars lead. Puck shot into the Dallas end. Kolyachonik up the left wing boards. It doesn't get out. Went off a Nurse. A second chance, and it does clear. Regula inside his own blue line. On the left to Nurse. He'll dump the puck. It rims on the right. Lindell. Kolyachonik couldn't get it out. Nurse come down, kept it in. Kolyachonik hit hard by Clattenburg behind the net. And the puck on the right wing. Janmark into the slot, and it's smacked wide by Kamashik. Clattenburg behind the goal. Gets into it a little bit with Faxa in behind the play. And it is cleared out. Regula on the right wing. Faxa and Clattenburg are still jostling. And the Oilers go offside. As Clattenburg looking to stir things up a little. Scored his first goal in the NHL here tonight. As we're 9-10 into the third period. Face off just outside the Dallas blue line. On the right wing, over center, Emberson will shoot it in. Rims on the left, Savoy jams it in behind the net. Bischel off the boards, hits Emberson. It does come out. Kulak to McDavid. McDavid into the Star zone, left side to Savoy to McDavid off the post. Rebound, scores! Roslovic with the rebound off the post. And the Oilers get their third of the night. It's 7-3 for the Stars.
Connor McDavid got filled in after he took the shot. I just want to see who got him. Bichelle ran McDavid into the boards. Roslovic's been really good. It's been a good signing for the Oilers. It's his 10th goal. Not bad for $1.5 million.
Third, or at 9:31 of this third period.
McDavid and Savoy on the assists.
Brought in by Ekholm on the right wing. Goes around the boards. It does come out. Into the Oilers end. Sagan to the middle. The shot, and that's wide as Petrovic stepped into one. Hintz trying to get a loose puck inside the Edmonton zone, but it's Hyman with a pass. It hits a skate, goes right to Robertson to the middle of the ice. And it's Hyman to come out up the right wing, off the right wing boards and in. Goes in behind the net. Petrovic will get it out, give it to Hintz. Into the Oilers zone, crisscrosses with Robertson to Robertson on the right wing. Goes to the right wing corner. 7-3, Stars leads. 9:35 to go here in the third period. Draisaitl to Regula. Now to Bouchard. Bouchard to Regula. Into the middle of the ice. Mangiapane for Janmark. Left wing to Henrique. Floats it towards the net. Stopped by Ottinger. And it's in behind the goal. On the left wing, Ritzkovian will get the puck out to the center ice area.
Like just the simplest of plays, Mangiapane right now is really just fighting the puck. I feel bad for him. He's a better player than what he showed here at Edmonton.
Henrique to the Dallas blue line, taken to the left wing boards. He gets pinned. Bischel with the puck. Bischel rims it. Emberson from the right to keep it in. We'll get to Bork. Or taken to the end boards, or to the side boards. The puck comes free, and it goes in behind the goal. And up the left wing to get it out, Lindell. Through the middle, gave it to Beck. Now it's Ritzkovian had to wait as Bastian was in on the offside. Now shoots it in. Tomashik off the left wing boards and out. 8:25 to go in the third, 7-3 Stars lead. Blackwell roll it in to the Edmonton zone right wing corner. Emberson to Clattenburg. That went off his stick. Goes all the way to the point. Petrovic with a shot. Stick save made by Pickard. And then he will cover it up. We'll get the whistle. We'll take a break with 8:12 to go here in the third. 7-3. Stars lead the Oilers. From Rogers Place, it's Ford Dealers. NHL hockey on the Oilers Radio Network.
As the official medical imaging provider to the...
Bob Stauffer. In the Legacy Heating and Cooling broadcast booth. Legacy Heating and Cooling, home no payments and no interest for 1 year. Face off to the left of Calvin Pickard. Kulak left wing corner up the boards. That hit Faxa right in the skate. Now it's chopped out to center. A bouncing puck over the stick of Emberson. Now on the right for Tomashik. Across to Kulak over to Emberson, but he's got to go get it. For Kulak, left wing corner around the boards. That goes by Janmark.
Low battery,
and past Petrovic. Petrovic for the Stars behind his net, left wing. Gave it to Capobianco. He took a hit from Clattenburg, and the puck goes into the Oilers zone. Kulak around to the left wing. It's top of the circle. And Clattenburg couldn't get it out. Petrovic able to keep it in. Down the right side. Comes back out. Capobianco fans on his shot as he'd stepped in from the blue line, but then recovers the puck. To the right for Ritzkovian, right wing corner to Beck. Now to Bork, and Bork on the left to the left wing point. Capobianco across to Ritzkovian. He's got it on the right wing. He's top of the circle. Into the right wing corner, that goes off of Beck. So Emberson behind the Edmonton net with Beck right on him. They go up against the boards. Still got it in skates. Shot around and does not get out. It's near the blue line. Johnston to the left wing corner. Johnston out of the corner. Clattenburg in front of him. Puck goes to the blue line. Capobianco with a puck in the middle. Floats it to the right wing corner. Steele's got it there for the Stars to Petrovic. Little move on the right wing point. On the right side. Off the stick of Johnston. It goes in behind the Edmonton goal. Poked into the right wing corner. Petrovic to the right wing point to Ben. Across the line. Just barely kept in. Capobianco on the left wing for Sam Steele. The Oilers been hemmed in here for a while. Near the top of the circle, Clattenburg through the middle to Janmark. He'll get it out. Oilers will make a quick change. 6:08 to go in the third. 7-3, the Stars lead. Steele into the Oilers zone. Went off his stick right to Matt Savoy. Savoy into Stars territory on the left. His pass to the middle. Broken up by Bischel. Came in front. Off the crossbar by McDavid. And the puck cleared out. Ekholm
to Savoy. Savoy into the Stars end, right wing to Bouchard. Pass off a Hintz, puck to the middle. McDavid got it into the slot. Roslovic over to Savoy. A shot and a glove save made by Ottinger. With 5:34 to go here in the third, 7-3. Stars leading the Oilers. We'll be right back from Rogers Place. It's Ford Dealers NHL Hockey on the Oilers Radio Network. Cam Moon and Bob Stauffer here at Rogers Place. 7-3. Stars lead the Oilers. 5:34 to go in the third period. Broadcast brought to you by Ford, official partner of the Edmonton Oilers. Ready, set, Ford. Face off to the left of Jake Ottinger. Hintz will take the draw against McDavid. Just before the break, McDavid hitting a crossbar as the puck flipped up and out. And they'll say that hit something, so it won't be a penalty. So we'll do that again to the left of Ottinger. Oil Kings on the road Friday. They're in Red Deer. They're at home on Sunday to the Saskatoon Blades.
You got the whole Red Deer Rebels
That's
team here
true.
tonight.
They're all here tonight. Puck lifted up and out. On the left wing is Hintz. Left side of Robertson, a shot and a save made by Pickard. Out through the middle is Bouchard. Bouchard at center ice, able to dump it in. Ottinger left wing corner to Lindell. Around the boards to hit Roslovic. Puck bounces around into the slot area. Sagan will get it out for Hintz. Up to Robertson. He just one-hands it into the Oilers zone. We'll go off for a change. Ekholm with it in behind the goal. Ekholm left wing to Regula. Off the boards. Gets to center ice. Blackwell will shoot it. It hit Nurse. That's offside against the Stars with 4:40 to go here in the third period. Wyatt Johnston leading the way for the Stars. Got 4 points in this game, a goal and 3 assists.
Well, Edmonton got sliced and diced by the Dallas power play. It's hard to believe it'd be a 4-3 game otherwise.
Yeah. As they are 3 for 4 with a man advantage.
The Oilers only got one power play in this game, and some idiot threw something on the ice, and it came from a long way away.
What was it?
Not sure.
No. Okay. Face off just outside the Edmonton blue line. Regula on the right wing. Up the right wing, off of Hyman. Puck hacked back out to center. Then poked into the Oilers zone by Bastian. So it'll be Draisaitl in behind the net. Faxa will steal it. And shot saved by Pickard. Rebound, scores. Rebound came in front of the net. Nathan Bastian with the goal. Makes it 8-3 for Dallas.
Well, that play happens up the ice. I mean, Regula's slow in the puck, and then Draisaitl goes back behind the goal and turns it over. And that play just emblematic of how bad Edmonton's night has been. That's one of the world's best players, and he gets stripped, double teamed on the play down low, and then the Oilers are chasing in front of the net.
Bastian's second of the night, third of the season. At 15:39 of the third period. 8-3 for the Stars. Capobianco in his own end for Dallas. The left wing, it gets to Beck. Beck across. Ritzkovian, a shot and a save made by Pickard. That'll be a face-off of the Oilers zone. It'll be to the left of Pickard. Tomashik will take it.
I'm going to 100% guarantee you, and because we know that Nugent Hopkins and possibly Kapanen are going to come in. Those guys were very important players for Edmonton in the playoffs. That there's going to be changes to the Oilers the next time you see them play.
One shot out and down the ice. Ottinger has to play it. Left wing. Capobianco gets it out to center ice. It goes to Bork. He'll dump it into the Oilers zone. Emberson rims on the right. And Tomashik battling with Ritzkovian, now followed up by Kulak, and he will get it out. Capobianco in his own end. And behind the net, Kolyachonik, he'll wait. Vladislav Kolyachonik, left wing. Capobianco up the right to center ice. Regula gave it to Henrique. He hadn't quite cleared, and that's offside against the Oilers. With 3:21 to go here in the third. Faxa picks up the assist on the Bastion goal. Petrovic on the right wing to Ben. Just got it over center. That's it. Comes back to Petrovic. Left side to Johnston. Got it to the Edmonton blue line. But that's it. So Nurse can clear it out. And the puck sent right back in. And turning on it is Regula. Is on the inboards. Rims it on the right wing. To Savoy into the middle of the ice. That misses Henrique. Petrovic to Bichel. Bichel to Petrovic. He'll wait inside his own end. Left wing to Hintz. Hintz at the Edmonton blue line to Sagan. Dump it in behind the Edmonton net. Emberson on the right wing to Regula to get it out. Right side for Tomashik. He'll shoot it in. It's in behind the goal. Clattenburg centering pass off a stick over to the right wing. Sent out and down the ice by Robertson. It's icing against Dallas. 2:23 to go in the third. 8-3 Dallas leads. Face off to the left of Ottinger. Tomashik, Janmark, Manjapani, or make that Clattenburg out there for Edmonton. It's flipped out to center. Hintz at center ice will shoot it in. Emberson will go in behind the net. Emerson steps out through the middle. Up off the stick of Janmark. It's at center ice. Emberson to Kulak. He'll dump it in. The puck rims on the right wing off of Tomashik. Off of Janmark. Capobianco behind his net up the right wing. Will get it out to Faxa. Off the boards and in. It's in behind the Edmonton net. Goes over to the left side. Left wing corner. Blackwell centering pass comes in front of the net, and the shot by Faxa didn't get through. And Manjapani up the left wing to center ice to Savoy. Checked at the blue line by Bichel. Regula. His own zone. Jumbles it up the left wing to Manjapani. Got it out. Bichel off the boards to the blue line.
Unreal.
Ritzkovian on the right wing for Bork. Ritzkovian went off his stick in behind the Edmonton net. Savoy forced back. Mercifully, we're coming up to the last minute here in the third. Oilers down 8-3 to the Stars. Emberson on the left wing for Tomashik. He'll bounce it towards the net off the outside of the goal. Clattenburg and poked off his stick. Bork with it inside the Stars line, high in the air and out. 40 seconds left. Beck steals from Emberson. Left wing. Capobianco. Pass to the middle off of Tomashik. And Edmonton will get it out. Kolyachonik on the left to Bastian. He went in a little early. That's offside with 24 seconds to go here in the third period. And this one can't end soon enough. Face off in the Star zone to the left of Ottinger. Janmark will take the draw against Faxa. Puck to the right wing point. Regula's shot and the save made by Ottinger. Clattenburg got knocked down in front of the net. Kolyachonik's going to go to the box with 20 seconds left. Penalty box, that is.
Well, keep him out there. What are you coming off for, Janmark? Stay on.
Well, Janmark went off. Savoy comes out. Power play presented by ATCO Energy, your trusted energy retailer. Learn more at ATCOenergy.com. Savoy, Clattenburg, Mangiapane out with Regula and Nurse. Puck goes to Petrovic.
You got it. Your alarm's set for tomorrow at 5:45 a.m.
Regula out from behind the Edmonton goal up the right wing for Savoy. Back to Regula. On the left, Mangiapane drills his shot. Glove by Ottinger. He'll just dump the puck into the corner, and the game will come to a close. 8-3 the final. Stars over the Edmonton Oilers. And unfortunately, it had the same vibe as that Colorado game earlier this month.
Which is perhaps an illustration of where Edmonton is at on some nights and where they need to get to.
Yeah.
Because it was not close tonight.
No.
And again, we expect a considerably different looking Oilers lineup in Seattle on Saturday. And now the only question is, it more than just going to be Nugent Hopkins and Kasperi Kapanen, who clearly are going to come in. I wonder if we might, here's the thing, like Connor Clattenburg, based on tonight, you'd say you got to keep that guy in the lineup. At least he brought you some energy. The Oilers are going to have to be creative. We do not know on the injury status right now, Trent Frederick, other than he blocked a shot. Like, did he break a foot? Are we talking